The fact that you actually bought this video tells me that you're really interested in this strategy, and therefore it's very important for you to go through this video thoroughly, okay, and then go through all the examples that I have in this course, so-called video tutorial, so that you have a better understanding of how to execute this strategy. And please do not trade live with this strategy yet. Okay, after going through this course, you still have to go to demo account and practice how to identify trading opportunity and how to execute this strategy. Okay, once you're able to execute it well, so-called profitable for at least 2 months, okay, you can go live and make money from this strategy. Okay, and trust me, this strategy actually works. Okay, do not worry about there will be time that you actually make some losing trade, because there's no strategy that wins 100% of the time. This is one thing that you have to understand. Okay, most importantly, this strategy comes with a risk-reward ratio of at least 1:2, and therefore even if out of 10 trades you make 5 losing trades, 5 winning trades, you're still making money consistently every month. Okay, therefore you do not have to worry much about the losing trades. As long as you're able to execute this well, you'll make money every month. Okay, and most importantly, this strategy, right, is not a 50% winning accuracy. It has actually more than that. Okay, it has about 65 to 70% winning accuracy, and therefore out of 10 trades you actually make about 6 to 7 winning trades and 3 losing trades, so you don't have that much to worry. And with a high risk reward ratio, you'll definitely be profitable every month. Okay, and that's the whole purpose of writing this book, and this video tutorial is to help you to make money. Okay, so let's go through this this course now. Okay, the recommended pairs that I have for this strategy is actually euro dollar and a pound dollar, but I myself prefer the euro dollar because it's more consistent. Using this strategy, I find it's more consistent and higher winning percentage, and therefore for those of you who are new to trading, I would suggest that you actually stick to euro dollar first and make sure you make money, and then you expand it to the pound dollar so that you have more trading opportunity. Okay, so next let's go through the indicator required. Okay, so what you need is just the Bollinger Band. Okay, you just need the Bollinger Band indicators. Okay, this Bollinger Band indicators, and later on you need to learn how to draw trend line, which is very important for this strategy. Okay, so the Bollinger Band, let me go through more on this setting of this Bollinger Band. Okay, this is a setting that you have that you need to put. It's actually a default setting. There's nothing much you need to change. Okay, for this Bollinger Band, right, the number of periods that we use actually is 20, and the standard deviation is set as 2, which is a default settings. Therefore, you don't have to actually change anything on this indicator that you plot in the platform. Okay, so you just have to make sure that it's number period 20, number standard deviation is 2, and that's enough. Okay, so what are we going to do with this Bollinger Band is something that you guys will want to know. Okay, the key thing about the Bollinger Band, right, is to help us to look for period of consolidation. Okay, consolidation means that the market actually moves sideways. Okay, it actually moves sideways. Okay, and therefore this is what we're looking for. When we're trading this break the band strategy, we're waiting for the market to make go into period consolidation, whereby it moves sideways, and then suddenly it will make a sudden movement either upwards or downwards. Okay, so however, there's one thing that you need to take note is that there's two kinds of consolidation. There's one type is known as valid consolidation, one is invalid. Okay, for this strategy, right, you have to find the valid consolidation. Okay, the picture that you see at the bottom here, you can see here, the bottom here, this part here, right, is what I call the invalid consolidation. You can see it's only a small period of time. You consolidate for a while and it start to move up or down, and this is considered invalid consolidation. So what we're looking for, right, in this strategy is for the market to consolidate, whereby this squeezing a band happens for a longer period of time. Okay, before we consider this as a valid trade. Okay, and I shall show you some pictures of a valid consolidation. Okay, so let's take a look at this picture here. Okay, you see here, the price actually make a sharp movement. It's very important to look for valid consolidation. You must make sure that the price make a sharp movement first. First thing is a sharp movement. Okay, you must make sure that it actually make a sharp movement. Okay, sharp movement. Okay, after that it start to move sideways. You can see here, the Bollinger Band is squeezing here for this period of time, a long period of time. You can see that it's a long period of time, and therefore this is what we call valid consolidation. And after this, we start to look for trading opportunity. Okay, In that example, can you see here? Same thing. You must make a sharp movement. Then start to go into consolidation mode. Can you see? Long period of time. Okay, and some of you may find it's very vague because you do not know exactly what is long period time, because this statement is very vague. So for me, I'll always look for valid consolidation is that inside must have at least 10 to 15 candles to make this a valid consolidation. Okay, within here, you must starting here, whereby you start to consolidate, you must have overall 10 to 15 candles before I consider this as a valid consolidation. If you take a look at the previous picture here, you can see it is about 5 to 6 candle, and that's it. It start to break out, and therefore this is not considered valid consolidation. Okay, so now that you know how to identify a valid consolidation, so let's go through how to draw a proper trend line. Okay, so in the book, right, actually I stated here, the 3 steps to drawing a proper trend line is to identify major swing highs and low. Okay, this one is actually what you already learned this in the book, right? How to identify swing high and low. And if for support trend line, you need to connect all the swing low. For resistance trend line, you connect all the swing high. So this is something that I need to elaborate a little bit here in this video tutorial, give you better understanding. So you can see that the price actually moved down. Okay, and the price goes into consolidation. If you have finished reading the book, you have remember this thing that I've told you. To use this break the band strategy, what we are going to enter, the trade that we're going to enter is for the price to break in the same direction as the previous trend. You can see this is downwards. We're waiting for the price to break downwards. So if you're waiting for the price to break downwards, you need to draw a support trend line, which is at the bottom here, at the bottom of the candle. Okay, so we'll connect all the swing lows. So first of all, let's take a look at this picture here. You can see you have identified all the swing low. So you can see this is one swing low, this is one swing low, this is another swing low, this is another swing low. Okay, all you need to do is just try your best to draw a best straight line for this few points. Okay, and then you have a trend line. We don't care about these swing lows here. Okay, what we're concentrating is on the swing low for within this period of time. Okay, and outside is fine. Okay, but don't go too far. Okay, look, because this is not lower than this. You can see that. So you'll start here, look for a lower point, and any lower point, no, that's it, we'll stop. And therefore, this two is not considered swing low. I'll erase them away. Okay, you have to make sure that we start from one point inside the period consolidation and look for lower point if you're drawing the support trend line. If you're drawing for the resistance trend line, you look for higher point. Okay, and then you draw this line. All you need to do is just wait for the price to break this point and you enter the trades. Okay, so, but later in the example, right, I'll show you how to draw trend line so that you guys have a better understanding. But first of all, you try to understand what I'm trying to tell you here, because it's very, very important. Okay, so now that we know how to use the Bollinger Band and the trend line, we'll go to the trade setups. Okay, so for trade setup, right, step 1, what we do is to wait for the formation of squeeze the band. Okay, we need the formation of squeeze the band on the Bollinger Band. Once this one is valid, first of all, remember we need to make sure it's valid first, or must make sure that it's valid consolidation. Okay, then step 2, you draw the trend line, which is what I've taught you earlier on. Okay, in the previous slide. Okay, so once this is done, you wait for the price to break in the direction of previous trend. Is very, very important. This is one point I highlight in the book, because the break the band strategy, right, is actually a trend continuation patterns, because it always go like that. Then you consolidate, then you break downwards again. Okay, if the previous trend is upwards, you will consolidate and then breaks upward again. So what we are doing is that we are entering trades at this 2 point here. Okay, we wait for our price to break in the direction of the previous trend, then we enter the trades. Okay, and for these trades, right, if you go through the book, you know that it's actually 1:2 risk to ratio. I always said about 25 pips stop loss and 50 pips target profits. Okay, so let's go through the examples. Okay, so in this example here, right, we're going through the Euro Dollar 15 minutes chart. Okay, on the 1st of November 2012, 19:30 hours. okay, the chart they're using, right, doesn't really matters, because if you're like I told you earlier in the book, in the guide, okay, if you are someone who do not have much time to look at the chart, you could actually use this break the band strategy on the hourly chart or 4-hour chart. It doesn't matter. But if you are someone who have a lot of time, maybe 3 hours, 2-3 hours a day to look at a chart, you could actually go as low as 15-minute charts. Okay, but personally I love to use it on 15-minute charts because first of all I have the time, and second is that it gives me more trading opportunity. Because on hourly chart, right, you may get about one trading opportunity about every 4 days to 5 days. Okay, whereas on 15-minute charts you could get about 1 to 2 a day sometime. Okay, so let's go through this example so that you have better understanding. Okay, so now we're at this chart here. You can see I draw this vertical line here is at the timing, which is 1st November 1930 100 hours. Okay, so first of all, you can see the price make a sharp movement here. Okay, so what we do is that we wait for the price to go into consolidation. You can see starting here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 candles, and we actually confirm that this is actually in the state of consolidation. So what we do now is that we identify the swing lows. So you see here, this is a swing low. Okay, let me draw a swing low again. Swing low, swing low. So what we do, we just connect them. Okay, try to connect as many as possible. Okay, in this case we managed to connect 2 of them. Okay, and that's it. We just wait for the price to break this point. You can see, true enough, the price actually moved up. Okay, moved up, break this point here. So what we do is that we enter a trade, right, exactly at the next candle. You can see here, once this candle ends, it tells us that it's a confirmed breakout, and this candle here is where we enter a trade at the start of it. And what you see, the price actually moved down, moved up, and crumbled down. You see this movement here, moved down, moved up, and actually crumbled down, and actually give us a 50 pips profit, okay, at the point here. So it actually give us 50 pip profit here, and we exit our position, and this alone make us 50 pips in these trades. Okay, so it's pretty simple. First of all, you have to always identify this trend here, okay, and then you only enter trades in the same direction. You can see as the previous trend here, you can see it's the same direction. If this thing breaks upwards, you will not enter a trade, you will forfeit this trade instead. Okay, so this is how you actually follow the trading plan. It's very important for you to follow trading plan. Some people, right, they just say, oh, it actually breaks upwards, then they start to buy. But according to trading plan, you only follow the previous trend. Okay, and it's very important for a trader to be disciplined and to follow the trading plan. This is the only way for you to be able to make money consistently. If you're someone who are eager to get into trades and just trades randomly without your trading plan, without following it, I see no reason you'll be profitable in the long run. Okay, so basically with this, right, this is one of the examples, and there's many more in this video course that you have actually purchased. So you just be patient and go through one by one, okay, whereby I show you different situations, different setups, but they all follow the trading plans. Okay, so with this course, I hope that you guys have better understanding and you'll be able to make money with this break the band strategy. And for those of you who manage to make money, please send me an email to let me know, and I'll be very happy, okay, to hear from you. Okay, so I'll talk to you again in the next examples.